Hi folks, Six Slices here. This is another Taylor's Eyewitness Barlow, but this is a first for me in two ways. First of all, this is a lovely bit of walnut. I like walnut. It's as a wood. It's just a really nice wood to make knife scales out of. The only other really nice walnut one I've got is this, which is again a really beautiful bit of what's called and described as gunstock walnut. So it's got a nice bit of grain in it. I've got one other walnut knife, but it's Colonel Coon, and it doesn't really have that sort of grain. But so I've got that, that's lovely, and then I've got this one. And this one is just beautiful walnut. It's a lovely, lovely wood. Lovely grain in it. Lovely patterning. In fact, I would almost go as far as to say the reverse is even nicer than the front. But the other thing that's interesting about this one and makes it different for me is that this is a twin blade. So we have the usual main clip blade, typical of a Sheffield Barlow. Obviously they're not always clip points, but certainly the Taylor's ones tend to be. And then we've also got a nice, fairly stout actually, pen blade. Now, we've got Taylor's Eyewitness stamping on the main blade, nothing on the reverse, and the pen has no stamping on it at all on either side. Now this means, of course, we've also got, just fold that pen before I stick myself with it, because I will. We've also got the Filework on the back, which is beautifully mirrored one side to the other. Really nicely done. Again, comes all the way around the back. Beautifully done. Now, I say it's beautifully mirrored. I have to say that there's the little thorn bits very slightly out. Now, you could have a go about that, but that just, to me, that just says this was done by hand and by eye rather than by sort of CNC machine. When you see the ones that sort of the Rough Riders of this world do, some of them come out looking too uniform. I don't know if that's really the right way of putting it, but just so this looks like somebody sat there with a file and did that with some thought and care and made a really good job of it. I really like it. Beautiful, beautiful knife. And of course the Filework goes up right into the blades on both the pen blade as well as the main blade. And again, that beautiful degree of polish. You can see everything that's going on in the background. I do like shiny things. And again, you've got the nicely stamped Taylor's Eyewitness. Now, again, this was a one-off. When I went to choose this one, it wasn't one of, you pick the one that you like from a pair. There was no other. It's a bit like the poplar one that I got. There are other two-blade ones, and I suppose at some point I probably will buy two-blade ones. I probably prefer the single blade as a pocket knife in my hand, but there's no denying the beauty of these. I never bothered to even say it, but the blade centering is absolutely perfect. And that goes for both blades, of course. Spot on. I mean, it's one of those things that you kind of think a knife of this level goes without saying, but there's no reason why it should necessarily be true. It's only true because they're well made by a really good craftsman, knows what he's doing. And of course this was Lee White. But lovely bit of wood. Really, really, really nice. This is, another of my favourites. It's amazing how many favourites I've got. Anyway, if you like this stuff, give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more of these things, then subscribe, and remember to ring the notifications bell if you want to actually see them. So there we are. Thank you very much. Bye.